This is the opening of the financial bid for the last electricity distribution company. 6 companies have now placed a bid for the Kaduna Distribution Company, while 2 for the Afam power plant. The federal government is in the process of breaking up the defunct Power Holding Company of Nigeria, PHCN, into 17 private generation and distribution companies and selling them as part of efforts to increase electricity output 10 times over the next 7 years. And after the presentation of ground rules, confirmation of submitted bids and eventual opening of the bids, Northwest Power Limited ranked highest for the Kaduna Distribution Company, while Televeros Group at $260 million ranked highest for the Afam power plant. The result of the preferred bidders is expected in a few days.
The next thing is that for the distribution companies, they go and carry out some tests which are technical, just to be sure that their bid is consistent. And if it is, we make our submissions to the National Council on Privatization. That council is headed by the Vice President of the nation.
The other distribution companies, we expect them to pay by September 21st, the final 75% tranche. Then they will take over.
The conclusion of negotiations with the preferred bidders is expected to lead to the handover of the power sector by the federal government to private investors.
If they can accomplish that before the end of the year, then it's now a question of getting the private sector to begin to make the necessary investments.
Just recently, within the last 2 weeks, the National Council on Privatization approved the escrowing of 50 billion naira, almost $312 million in favor of the bulk trader.
Well, for Nigerians, it is all about the end result, what privatization has to offer. And that is the promise of stable power supply in the country. Though some experts have predicted it will take Nigeria decades to achieve this feat, the smooth transition of the power sector into private hands will be a very good place to start. Doris Okenwa, Channels Television News.